Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's session, we're going to understand one of the most interesting topic in automation testing, that is how Cypress is different from Selenium. So if you're preparing for the interview or planning to switch from Cypress from Selenium, then this video is going to help you and it will help you to clear all your doubts. So if this question will ask you only like if you've ever worked in like Selenium and you're moving to Cypress. Otherwise, you can simply say that, hey, I've not worked in uh, Selenium, so I don't know what exactly the difference is, how it is different from the Cypress, how Cypress is different from Selenium, I don't know. So by saying this, you can skip the answer. Uh, but if you have ever worked, then I think you have to answer it the proper way. So while explaining the answer, you have to keep a lot of point in your mind so that the interview will impress like the person knows like in all the perspective. So you have to answer it from the architecture side, how it is, what are the language supported, how it is, how user friendly the both tool is, how what is the performance, what is the community support, what is the integration support that it is like how it is integrating with the CI/CD, and then the additional feature that we'll discuss. So from the architecture side, like compared to, I'll discuss Cypress, then I'll go to Selenium. Okay. So from the architecture side, Cypress is very fast. The reason being, in Cypress, it runs directly inside the browser. You don't need to install any drivers. So it's built on top of Node.js and executes the command in the same event loop with your application. So which makes it very fast and reliable. But whereas in Selenium, you need to install several drivers to, if you want to execute a test script with specific browser, then you have to install that driver. You have to keep it in a certain location. Then you can access, then only you will be able to execute your test code on specific browser. So, and here you can see that the driver you have to keep externally. So every command that uh, browser will you give to browser, it is coming from external source. So obviously the performance will degrade, right? So here compared to, if you say the architecture is directly proportional to the performance. So performance is little bit faster in Cypress compared to Selenium. And you know you how you also got to know why. Okay. After that, the language support. So Cypress supports only JavaScript and TypeScript, JS and TS, whereas in Selenium it supports Java, Python, JavaScript, CH, and Ruby. So these are the scripting language that both the tools supports. What is user friendly? That is ease of use. In my point of view, Cypress is easier to set up and write the test cases, because while configuring the test case, while configuring the Cypress, you just need a single command. Everything will be done by like just click on the next button. It will create a folder structure. It will do everything for you. So whereas in Selenium, everything you need to do it manually. Okay. And performance we have already discussed. Community support like Cypress is as it's developed after Selenium and it is recently developed. So obviously it's a growing community, I'll say. And the like documentation is also decent. I liked it, the documentation. Whereas in Selenium, as it's developed it's developed before a decade, and it's a larger and well-established community. Everything you can search in Google. You don't need to worry from that perspective. After that, integration. So from integration side, the Cypress integrates with all the CI/CD tool like GitHub Action, then Jenkins, GitLab. You don't need to face that problem. Whereas Selenium also don't have you do not face any kind of issue while integrating, because as I've already mentioned you, it's larger community. So from the integration side, you will not face any kind of issue. Then the next one is additional feature. Under additional feature, you can say what is the debugging capability, like whenever your test case will fail, how how easily you can do the failure analysis. So in case of Cypress takes in this case Cypress takes the point because um, like capturing the screenshot videos, it's damn easy in Cypress, and it will also makes you easy to do the failure analysis. So in Selenium also you can do, but in Selenium it's quite lengthy than Cypress. You need to write a lot of code to do that in your framework. Okay, and after that, obviously the mobile testing. Uh, so in Cypress you can't do mobile testing, whereas Selenium you can do via APM. Uh, then then after that, like real-time reloading, like the performance side which I've already discussed, and like yeah, parallel execution also. This is both in case of parallel execution, both takes the point. You like both the tools supports the parallel testing very easily. And after that, like if as a conclusion, I'll say like if you're working in modern JavaScript based web application, then Cypress gives you more speed, simplicity. Whereas if you need a multi-language support and also mobile testing, then just go for Selenium because Selenium still has the upper hand. Okay, so these are the points that you have to mention, and I'll just do one thing. I've created a document. I will where I've mentioned all the points, and if you want, you can also like uh, pause the video. You can take the note out of it. Otherwise, like I'll paste this answer, or you can say this explanation in description, which will help you. Okay, so that's it for today's video. If you have liked the video, then just do like and subscribe. We will meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.